5 days to go, and then I am nomading to the Netherlands for a month. Today, we are looking at what I do with my suitcases when I do a long overseas trip and when there's something different happening in the trip. So I'm going to introduce you to my traits, which fall into this beautiful aspect that all of us have called aspiration. So what traits activate in my life, and you have specific traits in your life when you are aspiring, where you want to thrive, to do something different, when you are handling challenges is such a big one, and also the unique way that you think and that you navigate through life. So obviously my real uniqueness is the fact that I'm a nomad, and it goes exactly with the archetype that I am. And then I'm going to show you how my suitcase scenario, which is all that I'm dealing with today, getting the suitcases out, is so according to my personality and my traits. So I have the archetype, which is the pioneer. The pioneer is out the box thinking, does things differently, takes the road less traveled, wants to explore life in a different kind of way. There's also like a real confidence and a boldness in the way that we do things, and a real fearlessness can kick in. So I'm going to show you how that works. If I don't do it and I go into low self-esteem, then there's a real risk aversion, and then I can do this recklessness is the best way to put it. So let me introduce you to what I'm going to do and why I'm going to do it. Part of this trip is going on a 7-day boat trip in Croatia, and for that we are only allowed to take a small suitcase, right? Not a big suitcase. But I'm flying Turkish Airlines, and I'm allowed to check in 2 large suitcases that can be 23 kilos each. As the pioneer in my bold thinking and my uniqueness, I am checking in 3 suitcases. Suitcase 1, which is really nice and big. And what I'm going to do, I made sure that it wasn't all clipped in so that I could do this quickly. This is what it looks like. I pack this part of the suitcase, and then I pack my smaller suitcase that I'm going to take on the boat, right? So this is going to have other things in. That's going to be one set of luggage. And then I pack another suitcase. So I'm taking 3, but only checking in 2. So you've witnessed me handle a challenge, think out the box, and bring my uniqueness to the way that I travel. I'm not interested if there's another way to do it. This is the way that I do it, so you can hear my confidence, you can hear my boldness. And if I don't do that, and I flip into low self-esteem, what I will do is I will only take 2 suitcases, and I will either be overweight, which will then distress me, and if you didn't watch the video from yesterday, it's going to trigger a whole lot of emotional chaos, which will not be worth it, or I will put myself under a real amount of pressure, and then I won't take the things that I want to take. There are things that I only want to wear on the boat, which is another thing that I'm going to share while I'm there. I'm going to do videos which also falls into some of my pioneer, and then another one of my archetypes that I'm going to introduce you to, the way that I buy clothes and how I decide what I'm taking with me. And if I don't pack this way with the baby suitcase inside the big suitcase, I'm going to leave stuff behind, and then I'm going to be upset, and we don't want to upset me. So welcome to this part of my personality.